Yeah, it was all messy. Like, you're probably wondering, I'm back. Since he said nothing, like, you might not hear from me today. Well, check it, I say, you may not hear from me. I never say you won't. Listen, with everything going on, there's a good chance you may not hear from me, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But look, all I'm here to say is, I am doing a little bit of Skyrim. Why? Well, I just can't help myself and, well, I need a house. We need to build this house. Because all it is, it's an empty building in the middle of nowhere. Of a winter wasteland up north. It's because look, we need some furniture. We need to start doing things. Then also I really don't want to waste my time doing nothing. Now this won't be an awful long stream. Will it be a short one? Yeah, can we say that here? I'll probably say maybe an hour and a half. Maybe 2 at most. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 2 hours at most. Minimum, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Though I don't make any promises.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
What? You looking for a new blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
And once again, if you hear the noise in the background, that's the PS4, so sorry we do. What can we sell here that I don't need?
All right. Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Iron, steel, needle of stuff. Listen, this oven sword was given me by Jill. But fine, you don't like that? Here. Here you go, guys. Here. Here's an axe made specifically against elves.
Watch the skies, traveler.
I don't owe you money, do I?
No.
Until next time.
Oh, you money, you. I don't like your attitude. You sound like an asshole. I don't like you. Let me just go up to a person on the street to say, hey, you look like an asshole. I don't like you. Yeah, let me just say that. See the reaction.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
I'll have you.
We're a small I own the lumber mill and pay a fair wage. See my husband Hod if you're looking for work. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Yeah, I know.
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. Good day.
You know, I'm somewhere in the about the house, sitting on the more northern part of Skyrim as you can get, without end up being right one. But I'm hoping that's the same with the name right, because falsely with me with Skyrim, I can't get the names on. Winterhold, not White One. It's a note we can get without end up becoming Winterhold. Hey, hon, how we doing on the whole construction here? What materials will we put in here at?
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
Get here. Come with me. We're gonna need some fur, some cotton, and some other fabrics. We could buy these at the store, or I could just hunt and kill some animals, so let's see what comes first. Anything around? Just looking for some fur. Take any animals. Doesn't matter to me. I meant to put away from the I saw it. You know, I knew I was going to complete one direction. I knew it, but I did nothing.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Still, I assume that you know about my amazing abilities and what I can do. I'm just waiting for morning. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you.
I just want to be left alone to do my job.
Hello, God.
To enjoy what little free time I
I
have.
don't want you. I want the other guy. The guy who owns the mill. Even though you look my sighted. Which is kind of weird. I mean, I would assume that the person who lives near the mill, the closest, would be the one who owns it, but apparently not.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not bad. Really, he's not.
No way. Because I didn't know. Why you tell me that? Why you doing that? Tell me that a few more times. Yeah, I might find understand.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Am I hunting woods? What? What does that mean?
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need. The gods know what... So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
No, I need those. Oh, I'm taking small help potions.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go, but I'm
Be
not
careful.
here.
Cute. Alright, let's see what this stack guy decides to find here. Alright, come on. Please tell me you... Nope. No, not here either. I'm fine.
You want to talk to me? Thank you for saving me from Alva. Yes?
I just want to be left alone to do my job. And to enjoy what little free time I have when I have it.
You won't give me any more number, will you? Oh, you just see I say that. Don't worry, it's coming. Trust me. It's coming. At some point. I don't know when. About who? But trust me, they're coming. I wasn't even aiming that one. I need to hide, okay?
I'm right behind you.
Yes, yeah. That's of course, but...
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
And oh, yo, within your capacity.
You lead, I'll follow.
Well, I think we collect as much as we can as a... You know... I think it's finally time for us to actually go to Solitude. See what they got there. Okay, I won't go on a whole 10% rampage and kill every single deal out here, but I just need a few more codes. Maybe I need some more. That'll be fine. Besides, once again, it's time to actually go to Solitude. The place that we had yet to see experience. The last great town. Yeah, I'm not crook. Yeah, that's pretty nice to remind me of Gondor. Mostly that big structure right there. Look, I'm lazy and be honest with you. At some point, I guarantee we have to cross this river, so might as well do it now. Wait, that's how you enter Solitude, just do the cave. You know what? Let's visit the outside pod. East Company Warehouse. Maybe someone might actually have some supplies.
You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja.
Yeah, but I like talking to you.
Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Wait, what?
Good business for the East Empire Company means all the more gold for the Empire.
So you went into the Emperor. Okay. Hey, go.
The warehouse is off limits. I suggest you head back the way you came. This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, It hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them.
Oh
If you
God.
want to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there. Till next time.
You want knives? You want them in your belly? No?
I wasn't even talking to you. Look, I'm just walking in the area. So aggressive.
You want knives in your belly? No? Go away.
Let's take this guy. Hey, you. Oh wait, that's a god.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those Sijic monks. Man been hidden in the school.
So the monks. Somewhere.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy. I hate it. Everyone feels sorry for me, so they don't treat me too bad, but... Both my parents were in the Legion. There was an ambush. Keller said she'd feed me if I could make myself useful. I'd take care of the animals, run errands, that kind of thing. I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bye.
Okay, what about you? You know who works
You
here?
could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Not really.
Work hard for the future and leave the past be. That's my motto. Been about 8 years now. I used to be a mercenary, but one trip to Ravenscar Hollow assured me of that.
Also, I
There's
got something
ravens in that
to
cave with talons like daggers. They'll open your bowels quick as you wink if you let them get close. A creature like that'll make a man think long and hard about what he wants out of life. If you're heading up to Solitude, you should stop to check out the view on your way. It's a good one.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
My husband handles the indoor work just as well. He'd only... Watch what you're doing.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just my wife got in my way. I'm sorry. I'm trying to walk. Come through. Okay, so no one here is gonna sell anything to me at the farm. And do they want me to buy stuff for them? I don't want to, so... Well, up to Solitude. What about you? You wanna buy some stuff?
I can take you to any of the old capitals. Solitude's been the capital of Skyrim as long as I can remember. Most of the High Kings of Skyrim were Jarls of Solitude first. Oh, let's see what else. The Bard's College is here, and the main office of the East Empire Company. If you need it, you can get a room for a fair price at the Lincoln Skeever, just inside the main gate. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the capital of Skyrim. Most all kings of Skyrim undersea foot zealots of Solitude who will eventually become the king. Alright.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
What the fuck is Rogvir? No, wait, hang on. Once again, if someone comes, I'm going to turn this back on.
You're just in time to say hello to Rugbeer. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Oh, so he's one of the... Okay, I'm trying to get in the main picture here. So Ulfric probably hired the god to now him get closer to the king. Ulfric killed the god. Not the god. The king and escaped.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now.
You should tell her that her uncle is
Traitor!
scum that betrayed his high king.
Get on
That she
with
know
it!
now.
All right.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Watch it.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
I'm noticing I'm actually sold compared to other people.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Hang on. Sorry. Alright, sorry, I just want to check something.
Some gate guard you were!
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower...
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I mean, may not know the whole story, but
Out with it.
Shouldn't have been like that.
okay, I want to see the.
Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up. Hmm? For me? From whom? Well now, that is something. Hand it over, please. Oh no. I hadn't heard from Gorm for a while, so I'd hoped he'd given up his little scheme. The last time we discussed this issue was before this damnable war broke out. Things were different then. Now what he's asking, it's just impossible. Even if it worked, the questions and accusations it would cause, well, I'll take it under advisement. Thank you.
What they ask?
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle-ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon?
Nope.
They can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods.
I'm talking to him like how we know each other.
Stay strong. The eight willing will win this war.
What is it, Imperia?
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
Not till the dragon lands.
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue.
Oh,
there
maybe.
are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
Take my advice. Never gamble.
Then you leave. What about you?
Some gold for a veteran? Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. What? You see a man fallen on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. It's best you leave me be.
It's not you. Well, maybe start selling some stuff because I got way too much stuff on me and, well, I need the fur. Okay, this is actually a nice place. That's weird.
I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we talk price?
No.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family. I'm too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Oh, well, what the
People
rumor?
say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
No one can tell me.
I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
I don't want to join the cards. Why would I want to join the cards of musicians? Listen, I'm part of the companies, the companions. I'm the Archmaids of the maids' cards. So at this point, I'm pretty much fine.
Take a look. Let's sate that appetite, Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. They were smaller back then. Well, as it turns out, I had a... I thought so. Remember the winking skeever next time your foot's sore.
See, like that
Being
guy.
old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, when my working days are done.
So, what's your
I
story?
have no business with you. Leave me. Go away. I have more important things on my mind right now.
Someone asshole.
I don't like strangers.
I don't like the way you're looking at me.
Hmm? You have questions?
Yes.
You have questions?
Okay, now you'll
You'll know the Dragonborns come. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
So, what's your story?
By blade or by spell.
Oh, crap.
You want it dead?
On the
I'll
day
make
of
it
your
dead.
death, we will
All
drink
you
and
do
we'll
is
sing.
my feet.
Good afternoon.
We're the children of Skyrim,
Really?
and we fight all
You're who she picked?
and when Southern
I hope she knows what she's doing.
one of us
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember?
Guess what? You wanna wait a little longer than that. Anyway.
Feel free to make requests. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested.
Long.
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for. You should think about staying the night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
Oh, I want to, just go on Solitude.
I'm not interested. As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome. I'm afraid I'm running errands at the moment, but please visit me later at the Temple of the
Are you here to
Divines.
talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified?
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig. But it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead. Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
Blessings be with you.
What is it?
Spiced wine for the Winking Skeever?
Divines bless
You were there for
May the ground
Rogvir's
walk
execution.
wake as you pass.
Sure, Sorex. Just like you did the last.
Fresh fish.
Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out.
You're new in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking... You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn in Solitude.
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that is a dark day for us all. Damn! That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. Work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off.
Yeah, you're no older than him.
I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed.
What?
Children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
So he was a jackass.
I was done talking anyway.
Few can resist my charms. Even fewer are worthy of them.
You know,
my wife is here.
Skeever's not just the best inn in Solitude.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you?
Solitude.
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Take a look. Good luck out there. It seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek. I have my ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood Marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness. That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help. Everything I've got on display, really.
Food.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
Wow. Such little jerks.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough. Sure, whatever you say.
Wanna play tag? Come back if you don't play tag.
Do you just say I don't look tough? Look at me again. Look at this evil mask of mine. The one that looks like a mix of a... The mask reminds me of a pretty bad movie that came out several years ago. Along with Horns and Loki as well. Moles, yeah. If I remember the bad guy, he wore a mask similar to mine. I don't like moles. You do? Well, good for you, but I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe not go that way. I'm just looking for a shop. Sell some stuff.
What is it, Imperial?
Oh god. So all your economy pay us then.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
No.
Thanks for taking the time.
I assume the jail's over there.
Hail Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Yeah, inside that bed there's gonna be a beehive or a spike. You won't know it, but it will come out. And hopefully by then you will not ask me making things like that.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery?
Fine.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Sure.
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
That would be cool, but God, they really know you done it. Yeah, hey, don't worry. We were just actually, not too far away. We're just in the, we just saw what happened. We came to rescue you guys. Anyway, I am sub. Except the owner is sleeping.
Huh. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Take a look.
Okay, fine. They actually have some other stuff than just... food. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. So, not really anything too fancy, but a few stuff.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime. Still here. I am at your command. Let's get going then. Welcome. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, anyway, I do have some stuff to show you. That's it.
Make sure to recommend us to your associates.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
Well, I bet I can kick his ass and he would be dead.
I get to help Mother with the shop. I used to... Hey, wanna play tag?
No. Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
Whoa.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
No, I can actually do that.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
Oh, sarcastic. Great.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
No way. Here, I got a second. It's in my hand. Maybe I can only open one finger to give it to you, so...
Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Finally. Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. Thank you for your patronage.
Alright, what outfit did they give me?
Oh, what delight. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
Alright, who's the seller?
I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really. We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most... Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available. Make it quick. You remain in Solitude. Make it quick. It's not an... If I... Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
Okay, so I can't buy anything. For Neil 1, you two.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. To be honest, no. But High King Torygg supported them. And now, her lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude.
So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Sema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha! Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never. I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. Farewell, stranger.
The Empress' cousin Victoria Vici is getting married soon. Reception will be public.
Well, no one. Let's say hi to the jail.
It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum. But it's far from
Just need to walk through the graveyard.
What do you need?
Not much. I just want to talk to the jail.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor.
Why?
And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. You are free to leave.
What business do college majors have in a place like Sarthal anyway? It's a place for not dead, not your weird experiments.
I don't even know where I am, so I'm just exploring.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted. With that terrible voice. Like something out of a legend. Or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say. For it grieves me to speak of it.
What kind of power is that? But anyway, what else can I say?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
True.
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that.
Good, now I can actually test my answer appeal.
Well, pray for Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business
If I
with the
needed
court?
something from you, you would know it. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
I'm the Dragonborn.
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Torig on the throne. He made a fine king. A fine king. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude, requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torig to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torig, it was already too late. By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torig had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torig had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torig asunder.
So he knows Dune. Ulfric knows Dune, so... No, but I believe he's not the Dragonborn. Well, maybe he is. Maybe there could be more than one Dragonborn. That kind of DLC, because that's the first Dragon. What I mean is... Could there be more than one at a time? Can there only be one, and... Can other people still learn the Doom? It was said that Dragonborn will automatically understand in first glance. That's basically what I say.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Not really. Varnius Junius is a fool. I'm sure nothing will come of it. I suppose if you're truly interested, you could talk to Falk. He's the better safe than sorry type. Vampires are clever hunters.
Do you have business
More
with the
clever
court?
than you, definitely.
Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair-weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you.
Ah, thanks. I don't know what it is, so hopefully it was something.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Oh, I'm not saying she can't. Oh, not saying fantasy can't be till the High Queen. I just want to, make sure the rumors are not true.
That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
So in other words, I might have to go to the jails and convince them that she have to be queen. Which, I can tell you this, you're definitely not gonna get Markov's bullet. Or you need to send someone else down there because, well, I'm not. Because I can promise you this, they won't take my bullet. I'm wanted dead on sight in that town. I had screwed up so bad there that the gods were all actually trying to kill me.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Glad to hear. So what happened to the... So what happened to the other guy? I want to talk to him. Oh, shit. That's the High Queen. Don't disturb her. That's the one thing you don't want to piss off. Yep, what about you?
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Yeah, but I want to talk to you.
My dude, keep your weapon out of your hands, and we'll get along just fine.
So if I take something onto my hand, you're gonna be jumpy then. What if I have magic? Would that also continue? I don't want to take a weapon out because, yeah, eventually I might get the whole town coming at me. I mean, this long got to. Can you stop going for me? It freaks me out. Well, it's freaking me out. That's the other way to say it.
Please, take pity on an old madman. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
Well, I also favor the sword more than the bow. I just use the bow if I can't use magic, or well, more if the person I'm trying to kill is too far away for me to get to and I don't have enough magic to take him down. And you see, it's just the bow. Alright, so I think I have a feeling that means some of these guys. I think I defeated some little things beforehand. Does someone call for some help?
Someone do something. Long life to you, Tay. I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here. Of course. What are we running short of? Certainly. I'll have it delivered to the chest near your workbenches. Is there anything else you need? All right. Certainly. What did you have in mind? Mm-hmm.
Were you really gonna attack on these things? Oh! What's that? No, Neil! I'm not even offended. Weapon. Yeah, so just work on my house while I'm gone. Don't destroy anything. Just keep the man gun safe.
Honor to you, my Thane. Lost?
No. 0 steps, 2 stalls. Give me stuff that I don't want me carrying on myself.
Long life to you, Thane. Of course. What room would you like me to furnish? Very good. I'll make all the arrangements. Good day.
I know I actually way do need some money. Alright, what did I do that missing after that? I can't die. But before I do, I like to have a dagger or something like that. Something that allows me to get in. Well, I need some weapon at least.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like those Grey Maids. You watch yourself out there.
You seem new. Have you seen my wife? You will. I just want to have a dagger on these. You know, the glass dagger.
Honor to you, my Thane. Bits and pieces in Solitude is probably the place to start. They sell all sorts of things like that. Until next time.
Oh no, I can't find my wife! I'm actually no bullied by that. Come on, I just want my dagger, okay? Come on, we'll just see. Alright, if she's not here, then I'm gonna do the mission, or you know that, or go back to an early checkpoint to find her.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet. We have a cozy little prophet. Here, this is your share, love. Lead the way. Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? Lead on.
One of the other Maxes. The other ones do. That's what I'm trying to say. Maxes. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
I've got your back. I will remain on guard here.
Oh wait, actually before I do that mission. Maybe to tell them I recommend a wardrobe clothing to the queen, and I recommend it to the.
Oh, let me just drop everything to. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you.
That's actually pretty nice.
Finally.
Hey, what's the one?
I can help with purchases, but if you've come to talk, see my sister. She's the one who gets on with people. It's her one virtue, really. You want something?
Yeah, what is he anyway? Course he's doing here.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Welcome to the... Have you met my dear brother, Erica? The man's Yes, my older brother. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. We'll speak again later, if we must.
I can't seem to find the sister.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. In my working days.
Yeah. Heard the story many times.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Finally.
Yeah, fine. Someone's actually going to our house.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really. Thank the gods for the end.
Okay, what's going on? I'm trying to...
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raymond. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
Right there.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
You ready yet? I need to get back before I missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
Been a good week, my boy.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
You never know when you might need it. Bye-bye.
You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's
I'm a little busy
out there I want to see.
I've got all sorts of errands.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. Working days are done.
Yeah, I might need some pants. Not pants. I might need some shoes. Alright. Hey,
Be careful. Oh, clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally. If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink. If you ever want to replace those old rags,
We heading out?
stop by
one of his name you gave me.
How can I serve you, my Thane? Ready to get going? As you command, my Thane.
So exciting.
Someday a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday.
Yeah, it's someday.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy. Like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Well, I guess I'm doing this alone.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little sword. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any.
Your invitation, please.
There's not enough drinking in it.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger stuck
Man,
in my thumb.
you're tall. You know, I'm a salt motherfucker or everyone else. You know, now all the elves are tall. Taller than I expected. That was me.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Oh, thanks.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Here's my star. See
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellenwood's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm.
I need another drink.
A slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors?
What can I get for you? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
Poor as wretches.
All right, then.
Ellenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Was there anything else I could do for you?
Until next time.
Yes, sir.
I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship.
Very much.
Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last.
Well, in that case, I would be the lightning that strikes you.
All right, then.
Save us from the dragon's threat.
I heard Ellen.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
Wait, you're the
May
jail.
wisdom light your path.
Is the food and drink?
There are words
I
spoken.
trust that
and
this is
words
just the
unspoken.
beginning of a long and mutually beneficial
They are
relationship.
adept in both languages.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
I think she knows.
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war. As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Do enjoy yourself.
There are words
I
spoken.
hope you're enjoying
and
yourself,
words
sir.
unspoken.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
For they are
See
adept
ya.
in both languages.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
Brutal winter. I can't remember the
Of
last
course,
time it was this cold
I
for
would
this
do
long.
anything for you, my one and truest friend. What do you
Good.
Since I had news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
No sign of
Stand back and behold my
Some say the
handiwork.
ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs. Of course, she'd never
Attention,
admit this.
everyone! Could I have your
Safia's far too
attention,
proud a
please?
woman for that.
I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
In bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy. Wouldn't want to offend our thousands.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Nobody to hunt down the
Go ahead.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Very much so.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm...
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries. Enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down.
Oh, come on now. Now you're making it too easy.
Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers.
You're dead! Where are you?
Easy. Well, no messier than I would like it, but, well, things happen. I don't think they'll mind if your guards going missing. Well, looks like the whole party knows.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence!
With you.
Oh.
I'll see you burn.
There. Ah, there. I hope I did just kill him. Ah, snog. Whatever. So they want to have both sides out. Hmm. Well, let's check this person out then.
You're dead.
Nice maze. Sand, fugitive, captured, only. High priority. Isn't male, Lord, late to 70s, back on fuel, fuel, and false way. With not a few active, but we need to. So there's another blade somewhere. Skyrim. So Lipton.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never. Huh?
Ha! Like the bite of a bullet.
No, I can have done better. Hang on, I want to take this again. We can do better, okay?
You're dead. Enough!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Never should have come. All you got? Hey, careful.
You've already left. Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. I should have known this would end badly. I can't believe I let Delphine... Look at this.
Well, still, I need you out. Well, I think no, I'm talking about the other guy.
Get him!
Well, he did just walk down here. So just let me handle the door. They're not that hard to fight when you have the power of fire in your hands. You dare to challenge me?
I've got your back.
Hey, man!
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
But still. No, senor. What, man? You're in freezing cold weather. You're gonna die, you stay out of here. So, no. Nope, no vaccination.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals. How can my love reach their hearts?
Help! Help! Well,
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
alright.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life. You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkaran, and retrieve this mighty blade. Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed.
So just gently put me back.
Force the door shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open. Guide my light through the temple to open the inner sanctum and destroy the...
Okay. That was something. I can't walk myself back, so just pick myself up, and after that we'll call it night. Because well, as he passed 2 hours, I made a promise when I do it one way, then somehow end up doing the other. It could be opposite.
Hail, companion.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
Yeah.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. What is it?
Let's think about getting a new sword. That's it.
Do you need something? Do you need something?
Yeah, my stuff. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed this. But we like all a day, so see you guys next time.